VTuber business partners Star and Mystia are looking for a new location for their business.
We're actually looking for a new location for our in-home gym for hamsters named Hamstars.
When they get buff, they get big, okay?
Hamsters, when they get buff, they get big.
Their old location just isn't viable anymore.
Something tragic happened to it, and we've had to move on. Trying to find a new place to better suit the hamsters.
And now they need a place where they can live and work.
Specifically, we're looking for a place where we can live in.
We need to be able to live there, and we need to have plenty of space for the hamsters to work out to the best of their ability.
A home for us as business partners, and an area for the hamster gym to operate in.
So we can help them out.
And there's one deal breaker.
As few fire hazards as possible. That's very important to us, as it may be pertinent to the reason that we are, in fact, looking for a new location today.
We prefer that you don't ask questions.
Star and Mystia are just your average VTubers.
So I actually run a potion selling business on Etsy. It's very lucrative.
Well, let's just say I create content on the internet.
I still don't know what it is, but I don't ask.
My business partner, Mystia? Oh, I think she's doing great with her her Etsy potion selling business. She does a really good job not burning the hamsters. I think that's really impressive, frankly. She's only burned like maybe one hamster.
Oh, Star's a great business partner. I don't really know what she does per se, but she does bring in the money. I think she makes some kind of content on the internet. I never pry because she's doing her part and she's great at helping the hamsters with their workout routines, and she's the one that handles all the finances, to be honest with you.
They know they're asking a lot from their new live-work space, but they're prepared to pay for it with a generous budget of
2 million Skyrim dollars.
Yeah, we decided to go big with the insurance money from the last house.
Why did you get insurance money?
It's not important.
Their realtor Katie, also a VTuber, has entered both Skyrim and the real estate business. Meet Katie Realtor Born.
Today, we're in Markarth. We're looking at a 2-bed, 0-bath, single-story home. I think they were hoping for something with a little less fire. However, I think they're going to love the beautiful and fire-resistant stone floor and walls. We're looking at a beautiful home that's well within their price range, so I just think they're going to love it.
Look at that blood red sky. That's, perfect.
Look at these beautiful panoramic mountain views you see in Markarth. Look at this. You don't get this in Tamriel.
A little bit of an ominous sky, but a beautiful view.
I think it served as a really nice backdrop for Hamstars.
This blood red sky says effort and results.
You're so right. Oh my God,
you're
really
so right.
Motivate
the hamsters to imagine the blood of their enemies as they run on their hamster wheels.
Beautiful waterfall views. Where do you get this? You know what I'm saying?
Is that safe to drink from?
So moving on. Welcome to the foyer. This is where you could put maybe a shoe rack here. Now we have staged the house. Let's see. Yep. We have staged the house. That's fine there. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Is the fire jar, does that come with the house?
We can negotiate that.
Well, sorry, I'm not sure we want the fire jug because you remember what happened at the last.
But I do the idea of the shoe rack. I mean, we got the little tiny hamsters. They have 4 shoes, so it's a lot of shoes they got to put up.
I'm a little curious about the moose head on the wall. Oh, that's even a walrus.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm a little worried our clients might find that to be a little terrifying. His
mouth is just about hamster size now, isn't it?
What if we replace that with a big hamster head?
I know I said that the clients would be afraid of it, but actually, I'm a little afraid of them, to be honest with you.
So here we have another open flame, which I know is kind of an issue for you guys. Again, this is a structural flame, so I'm not sure we'll be able to renovate that out.
We have to keep the hamsters warm and toasty, but...
Well, luckily the material the walls are made out of doesn't seem to be flammable.
You see this stone wall flooring here? This is going to last centuries.
It does appear to have some cracks in it.
Now, see, it's so interesting that you bring that up, and I really appreciate you bringing that up. That is actually part of the style. It's part of the dwarven style, this sort of cracked, rustic look here. So it actually kind of betrays what a podunk nobody person you are that you brought those up.
Oh, okay, my mistake. Apparently it's like a trendy thing now, but I think it just looks a little janky.
And the moss too. That's definitely also supposed to be there for sure.
Oh, well, maybe the hamsters could eat the moss at least.
I don't know if that'll be healthy for them, but
Someone has
now,
to eat this moss, Star, and it's not gonna be me.
would you recommend an exercise area? We are a hamster gym. We do need a space for them to exercise.
You could easily remodel this into a hamster workout room. Now, you don't need a lot of space, right? Because they are hamsters. So I think you could fit 200-300 machines in here. And, maybe you could use them to power some electricity.
Yeah, that's definitely not what we have been doing.
This current owner has a cage of skulls, so I'm not too worried about your morals or ethics here.
Oh, you know what? I do think that this room would be great for my potion-based Etsy business.
I mean, and then-
need to get rid of these cobwebs though, because I could definitely see the hamsters getting stuck in them and consumed by giant spiders.
Yeah. However, once it's cleaned up, they could bring the hamster weights down to the center area, and they could start working out. So there's a lot to work with here. We do need a bedroom. Was that was the bedroom?
Oh no, this is the master suite here.
Oh.
I assume you'll be pushing your Minecraft beds together.
Well, strictly for professional reasons.
Only
Yeah,
business.
professional
Only business
Minecraft
happens in this room.
Yeah.
Now, I know, Misty, you like to have a bedtime egg before bed.
I do enjoy cradling my bedtime egg for exactly 30 minutes before I go to sleep each night. I'm really glad there's a bedside egg.
It really has Gwyneth Paltrow jade egg energy.
I no longer want the bedside egg. Perhaps we could throw it into one of several open flames. Is that a hanging corpse of a rabbit? I think that'll be great decoration for our gym because hamsters are notoriously known for being enemies of the rabbit.
The hamsters do not like them. After the hamster rabbit war, I don't think things will ever. They can use them as like punching bags, The punching bag rabbits. Those are always a fun inclusion.
Hamsters perched right here, punching these rabbits. And Mystia, you're here, you're brewing your potions.
This is perfect. That's my favorite way to spend the afternoon. The Markarth home, I do like that the house was very non-flammable, which I think is important for us and for our business, because
It kind of looks surprisingly cozy, very spacious, lots of room. I do find all the heads on the walls a little alarming, but I think they're good decorations that could really give the hamsters motivation to work hard and, kind of a I gotta outrun these predators or else they'll eat me.
I'm so excited to show Misty and Star this next home. It's a 2-story, 1-bed, 0-bath space located in Riften, and it comes with not 1 but 2 outdoor spaces. It has both a garden and a 2-story patio with waterfront access. We're looking at a beautiful home that's well within their price range, so I just think they're going to love it. Very active police community in Riften. This guy looking at me suspiciously. Keep moving, bud.
The guards are already checking on you. You don't get that in a lot of places.
they even seem to be keeping a constant eye on us.
Go so far as to call it a constant eye, yeah.
They're just making sure we're safe, right?
I'm sure it had nothing to do with us and definitely wasn't related to any fires.
Now I will note this is a wood home.
Wood is known for being flammable. The exterior of the house looks very lovely.
As you enter here, I think there's a lovely opportunity for maybe a breakfast nook. I love a good breakfast nook. What about you gals?
I love to eat breakfast at all times of the day.
Yeah, sitting down with Mystia, my business partner, and sharing a sweet roll or a sliced leek, I think would be perfect, honestly.
A slice of cheese from the cheese wheel in the corner there.
Yeah, have to keep the hamsters away from that one.
One person seems to be eating grilled leeks. The other person is eating an entire pie and some cheese.
Can you guess which seat is mine?
First things first, we have this chimney here with a flame.
Is that a plank of wood across the top there?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, just
Okay.
checking.
They still have their Christmas decorations up.
It's January now.
It's just like
That's messed up.
It looks like the current owners have a lot of stuff around, but it looks very clean. They even have a broom to sweep up anything. So I think
I'm,
really, wow, oh my gosh,
my goodness,
you were an expert.
I used to be a cleaning lady before I was a realtor here in Skyrim.
There's noticeably a lack of bedside egg.
Let's just go ahead and take care of that now.
I would love to see, so I could imagine how
Oh.
it'll be like.
Please don't drop Mistia's egg. I don't really appreciate that. I really
Sorry.
please take better care of her bedside egg. She cares about it a lot.
Terrible
I do, I
realtor.
really do. Thank you, Star.
Now I'm gonna put I assume your side is the one with the cheese, Mistia?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh God. Okay.
Well, I don't want
Maybe
that.
I ate your egg.
Well,
I can't believe this. Don't worry, there's more where that came
Second
from.
time's the charm here. This is what they give you on the realtor exam, you know? Can you place an egg on a bedside table?
Without eating it.
how I must ask, you are positively glowing now?
Thank you.
You are,
Thank
you are in fact
Yeah.
glowing. Is that an effect of the bedside egg?
Yeah, no, you don't get a nice glow when you hold your bedside egg.
They often ask us why we're so pink and purple, but I ask them, why aren't you glowing? And they don't have a response usually. Now, Miss Realtor, I must ask you, how is the connection to the magical net? Because I mean, that's often a concern when we move around. Is how easy is it to access the magic net?
No, that's a great question. And I am sad to say that you are stuck with Comcast at this location.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Okay.
might not be a deal breaker, but it definitely sours the offer a little bit here.
It has not gone unnoticed.
I think the hamsters would love to, during or post-workout, have a little break on the hay bale over there.
It can be a torture room / nap room. I mean,
This is a patio. This is a patio with waterfront
wow.
access.
Wow.
Look at this.
Look at
You
that
can really
view.
enjoy.
The foreboding fog outside of the house really gives me the sense of dread that I need to wake up to in the morning.
Oh, does this come with acres? Because, I mean, if it's got any acres on the water, like, that'd be perfect to train the hamsters. We could make them, literally sink or swim. I think it'd be a good experience.
Have you ever seen a hamster in water wingies?
So the space is a little bit smaller, but you get all this great outdoor space. Waterfront access as well as a gorgeous little garden back here.
And a very responsive police force, it seems like.
I mean, between the Etsy shop and feeding the hamsters, I mean, we have a lot to work with here.
The Riften house with the waterfront view. I really liked that it had all the amenities my business partner Star and I would need in the upper floor of the house.
Enough room for our lovely little hamsters to, run around and work out and do everything that they want to do.
Comcast is kind of a bummer. As someone that has to use the Magic Net a lot, I need to be able to run my Etsy business. And Comcast is famous for being a shit provider, so that one's got me a bit down.
I won't lie, the guards kind of checking in on us. I got a little suspicious. I don't know if it's because our realtor, maybe she was a little suspicious to them. I don't know.
This Whiterun home is an undeniable bargain. A very hip live-work loft located right in the center of Whiterun, just between the blacksmith and the market. You cannot beat this location. I think I've really done it with this one. We're looking at a beautiful home that's well within their price range, so I just think they're going to love it.
From the outside, it looks a little bit small.
It is
Oh,
two
yeah.
stories. I don't know if stairs are an issue for you.
If you could add some accessibility ramps, perhaps.
Oh yeah, little
I work for
accessibility trails.
Yep.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
Oh, I'm
Why
sorry, I
is
didn't
there,
realize there was another
um,
realtor here. Oh, I thought I had scheduled it for showing.
I was alarmed to see a man standing inside the entryway as we walked in for our house tour.
Where did his hair go? Did he... Anyway.
That is a very open flame we have here.
In fact,
But it
I'd
doesn't
almost
hurt
say
you
it
at
looks
all.
kind of like a fire pit.
When our customers walk into our establishment, they may trip and fall into the flame directly.
Into the flame pit. You could just brick that right over.
This is gonna be where we sign the contracts and get the the hamsters.
Oh,
We
yeah.
welcome them.
Just
Conducting
staring
business
at-
as we do. They
Okay.
can scan their key tags as they walk in if they've already have membership.
Well, we'll have to have a good connection to the magic net for that to work, though. It is down pretty often.
You can use Spectrum or you can use Cox are available.
There's no Google Fiber here.
There is absolutely no Google Fiber. No. This is a nice little children's room for children. I don't know if you guys want to adopt a couple of children, for business reasons.
Well,
We could use some business children to claim on our taxes for our business at the end of the year.
yeah. And I mean, they can help look after the hamsters. I mean, it'd be a smart financial decision, really.
Yeah.
They'd basically be live-in employees.
All right, this is the upstairs. A lovely little nook space here.
I do have to ask about the very obvious holes in the wood flooring here.
Yeah.
I feel like a hamster could easily slip through that.
Well, I mean, that could be something we could work on. We could always carpet it. Could we see like the master bedroom? I see it over
Absolutely.
there.
Welcome to the master bedroom and your bedtime sweet roll.
That is definitely necessary.
There is no egg, but I mean a sweet roll is suitable for now, I believe.
You could perch an egg right on top of this sweet roll.
That's so true. You could fit a bedside egg in that sweet roll there.
If I had an egg with me, I'd demonstrate it for you, but I don't have
Can
an
we
egg
try
with
with
me.
a potato?
Oh yeah, like just an example potato. Yeah. Come here. Yep.
I would say that's about the size of a typical bedside egg. However, the sweet roll is just gone now.
Okay.
Well,
Might have
Okay.
to use the larger opening
That's
on the
okay.
bottom.
I mean, also we can always we can share, as any good business partners do.
Yeah,
We
we
can
share
always
everything
share.
as business partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, just two women owning a business together, sleeping in the same bed. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. Now, I do have to ask, when it rains, how do we, are those covered?
Would the rain perhaps get us wet in our bedroom? Business partners are always getting wet in the bedroom, but usually not from the
Yeah.
ceiling.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. It's a bottom-up situation.
We're really gonna get wet. More importantly, we don't want the hamsters to get wet. They get really upset when they get wet. They're already sweating, and
You do not want to see a wet hamster.
the thing about training them to swim is they are fueled by anger. They get wet, they get angry, they start swimming. There's no swimming up in that loft, so I just don't think it'll have the same effect.
What it's actually doing is trying to fist fight the water. When you get a
Yeah.
hamster wet and there's no water for it to fist fight, it will instead fist fight whatever's closest to it.
Oh, gosh,
other
yes.
clients, specific business owners,
Yeah. Sources of fire that are nearby and could spread. Sure.
It's a specific example, but definitely possible.
And this isn't a gremlin situation where you're not supposed to get them wet.
I guess you could say it's kind of like that.
But imagine you could just remodel it, make it a little indoor pool.
It's not a fixture we had ever imagined before, but it's not an impossibility either.
A pool would be great for catching the rainwater that comes in from the ceiling.
Yeah, otherwise that's just going straight into the children's bedroom, which is maybe not a
Yeah.
problem.
And our live-in business children can't be
yeah,
getting
they-
rained on. And I have to stress how much we cannot take another lawsuit.
We can't take a lawsuit. A lawsuit. We can't
That's
take
right,
a
for a
lawsuit.
That wraps up our tour of Whiterun's Breeze home. And
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
literally no one asked you.
What is he still doing there? The Whiterun home, it felt a little small. I also had a big problem with the holes in the ceiling. As a cat girl, I notoriously do not like to get wet.
I don't want to get wet in my bed, all the time. Also, that ladder, that looked very unsafe. It's a lot of trouble to carry the hamsters up the stairs and down the stairs every time they need to do anything. If a hamster fell off the ladder and broke its neck, that would be probably pretty bad for us. Not that we would know from experience.
I've shown Misty and Star the incredible range of homes that Skyrim has to offer, and this market is hot right now. So if they want one of these properties, they're going to have to act fast.
After some serious deliberation, Misty and Star landed on the 2-story in Riften. And 1 month later, they are loving their purchase.
We've had more clients than ever before, and we've also started our hamster swim class called Hamster Swim Stars.
Yeah,
Ham Swim Stars.
Yeah, only one of them has drowned so far. So I think out of our ratio of living to dead hamsters, we're doing pretty positive. I mean, we've only had one drown out of the 30 that have been swimming with us.
And only one mysteriously fell into a fire on a metal skewer.
We do our best to keep the highest ratio of living hamsters at the end of the day every single day.
Though not everything is perfect in their waterfront paradise.
It turns out the neighbors aren't quite as friendly as we may have first thought upon moving in. They're always staring at us, it's like they haven't seen two women living together before. Like two female business partners just living together and sharing a bed. What's weird about that?
Even with the downsides, they wouldn't change their decision for the world.
Since we've last spoken, we've actually changed our slogan from when they buff, they get big to when you hear your family, because that's how we treat each and every one of our clients, and that's why the alive hamsters to dead hamsters ratio is so important to us. Nobody
Exactly.
likes when their family members pass away,
Especially when those family members are hamsters.
and when you're liable to be sued.
She can have some bedside eggs as a treat. Sometimes she loses it, sometimes it gets squished and there's egg yolk all over. But it's all good times.
Hope you liked this little experiment. If you did, let me know with a comment or subscribing or whatever feels most authentic to you. Huge thanks to Star and Mystia for being great to work with and very talented. You can catch Starelia Umera live on Twitch, and you can catch both Star and Mystia Celeste on Mystia's podcast, The Witch's Tea Party. I was recently a guest and it was a lot of fun. Check the description for those links, and I'll see you next week for more weird nonsense!
Okay, that's it. Thank you for your time.